Wow, kala to everyone. Tonight, nau mai hara mai, ki tuenei hōtaka rua, e rua rau. So, koe a tēnā, ko te tuki pai, ai tā mau koke i tēnei pō ki te um, whārau hōtaka. Hmm? So, welcome everyone to Library number 200. Now, it's been a mission, but a good mission. It's been um, a journey of many challenges. I mean, you have your ups and downs. And I guess there is, a lot of satisfaction in what you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing it. And I think behind all the broadcasts are a lot of positive messages for each and every one who's watching, as well as motivational and emotional values attached to it all. And, who would have thought that we could end up at 200 broadcasts? Because when we originally started, we started doing one a week. We didn't see the urgency at the time to go past the one a week. And after about, probably a month at broadcasting, we got to enjoy what we were doing. We could see the benefits to a lot of people, a lot of members in TVC. Especially all the new ones that had joined at the time we joined. And we found this a great avenue of communication between us and members who were separated by the huge distances, as per where they live, right across the country. And of course, all the new friends that you make in the TBC and whānau, across the world, it becomes almost like an addiction. You've got to be a broadcaster to know this. You don't feel it any other way like you do as a broadcaster. So, that's the plus. And, there's been other little incentives along the way, aside from challenges, aside from, your innovative self looking for, I won't say answers, but looking for a journey that you can commit to. Because let's face it, not many people can start out on a journey and continue for such a long period of time. And so you've got to keep yourself going somehow. And I think broadcasting has come to that for us. It has come to the fore for us because it's covered all the excess mileage that a person would have to travel to all the people that they bring into TBC. So it's amazing to be broadcasting to your members and any other member, in TBC, where distance comes between you. It's amazing. It's almost like you're sitting in their lounge listening to them, talking to you. So I guess that's technology for you. And it couldn't come at a better time. And so, I look forward to what's up ahead as well. Um, there have been many incentives along the way, going back 100 broadcasts, not right back to the beginning, but just going back to 100 broadcasts, which for us would have been around the month of probably November last year, when we hit the first 100, and then we continued on right through the holiday at Christmas. We just picked up our tools and went with them and went on holiday. And it worked for us. We kept up the broadcast. We kept, everyone motivated, moving. If they weren't motivated, at least they were moving at their pace. But they always knew that they were being supported. And, that means a lot to people like me who don't have a sponsor. I'm surprised. In all these years, I don't have a sponsor. And it's quite funny that, I joined a few others. We don't have sponsors. But it doesn't matter. For us, it doesn't matter because we've learned to pick it all up and move in our stride. We're never looking for that person at all. When we look for help, we know who we can tap into. And so that makes up for not having a sponsor that you can turn to. So, and due to that, we've had to change our mindset as to looking after members of the team, other members who come for help. We've just taken them on board, regardless of who the sponsor is. And this is where you pick up more friendships, because you kind of take them up, you pick them up and you nurture them. And you become lifelong friends in doing that. So TBC is not just about being, poverty. It's also about making all these friendships that you do. And learning. The biggest thing is learning. Learning. And if you're, if you're a person that's never had to sit down and learn things, there will always be a time where you will. And for us, this has been our learning curve, because we've walked away from our jobs to do this because we felt the time was right for us to do exactly that, to work from home full time. And it worked for us because we came from our job with all the skill set that we could ever wish for. And so it just put us in a frame of mind where we wanted to do the next step. And of course, along came TBC, and it allowed us to be able to do that. So we're thankful to TBC for, for that, at least. and for what's ahead. And as far as we go, you know, they say don't put all your eggs in one basket. Well, let me tell you, I put eggs in a lot of baskets before, and it's never worked. So I don't know. It may work for some, but it doesn't work for everyone. So that's time. We've done our hard yards, we've done our homework, and we know that the egg in this basket is worth putting in there on its own. So, you know, we're in debt to a lot of people in our journey. After our 100th broadcast, along came the rapid rewards. And of course, it takes a lot to understand how that rapid rewards work. And so, you know, that was a learning curve in itself. It taught you many things as well. You couldn't just go into and rush into rapid rewards without planning. Planning was the key for rapid rewards. You could have all the people you want, but you had to plan them because there was a time frame attached to rapid rewards. And of course, after that came cash flow coaching with Randy Wilson. Now, the minute I heard about cash flow coaching starting up, or cash flow coaching classes starting up, I was in like a shock. No one needed to ask me if I was going to do it. I wanted to do it, and I just got into it. And like I kept saying, when I went into cash flow, you get constantly asked the question, why have we come into cash flow? My reason was to actually measure where I was on a cash flow chart. I had a lot of ideas in mind before I went into cash flow, but I needed to be satisfied that what I intended to do is how cash flow worked. And from day one, cash flow and I just clicked. I was convinced from day one as to how cash flow happens. So, you know, Kay and I just flew away with cash flow coaching. We knew that we had a great plan. We knew because we had actioned it as well, and then we saw it in front of us, in front of our eyes, that it was actually happening. And that told us then that, okay, we need to teach the rest of our team the cash flow. So it was kind of sad when cash flow coaching finished. But I guess it was a godsend as well, because it then encouraged us to run our own cash flow coaching classes. But we ran them within our team environment. And that was great. I think everyone got out of it what they intended to get out of it, just judging on the feedback and what they're doing. Now, cash flow coaching for us is we've still got a couple of weeks to go yet, but I can see that this class will not want to stop. They will want to continue being coached. And so we will then go from cash flow coaching, and then we'll go into other things that the class wants us to coach them with. And so those are things for us to look at, looking ahead for the sake of the team. And we'll probably look at, because of the time frame that we're in with other countries, it's kind of not feasible for some of them, for some other members from other countries, because we're on a different time frame. So at the moment we're working within, our team in New Zealand, and we've got a good core group of people that know where they want to be and where they're going. And that's what we want. And we want to bring on a lot more of those kind of people so that they too, in time to come, can teach the people that they bring into this. So there's a lot of sharing to be happening. And, just looking at things, looking ahead, it may not be for too long. So, yeah. And now we have the Bitcoin competition. We've reached the 200. Well, in total, both Kia and I have now done 400 liveys as a duo. And strangely enough, our name, Crypto Dynamic Duo, came from Randy Wilson in our cash flow coaching class. And we've stuck with it ever since. So that is how we arrived at our names in our broadcast. It wasn't something that we were actually thinking about at the time. But he popped that question to us, and we looked at him and we looked around and we thought, oh, okay, makes sense. He said why we should be doing it. And so we did. And we haven't stopped using it since. So it's working for us. And I guess a lot of people will take notice of that when they begin their broadcast journey. Hopefully soon and not later, because it is a great thing to do. And as I was hinting in Key's broadcast tonight in the chat room, I saw a message come up about broadcasters, and I said yes, and intending broadcasters also. Hint, hint, hint. And I mean that, seriously, I mean that, Let's get more people on board broadcasting. It's a fun team. And, it's got us speaking other languages as well. So, well, it's also woke up, some of the languages that have been hidden away for a long, long time. And so it does a lot of different things that you might be surprised you ever had. And you never thought you could do. So, yes, broadcasters do a damn good job every night. And you could be one of them. Join the team. The happy team. Become a duo if you want to. That's fine. And I think we're just about to get another duo within the team. And so hopefully they'll be giving you an hour of TBC as well. So, you know, it's a lot of time that you give up. Oh, hey, it's what you give it up for. It's the sacrifices you make when you want to get somewhere in a program like TBC. Um, what else have we got tonight to talk about? I'm just talking tonight. Um, I probably will go in and have a quick look at some of the new info on the blog as well, so that you people out there who don't know what's in the blog can see what you're missing out on. Well, maybe we should go there now because I know I'll be running out of time soon. So let's go there. Let's share. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to go to this blog here. What is Ace Fletcher's secret to recruiting? Now he's a Filipino, and I think he's won it twice, maybe 3 times. Twice, I think he's won it. He's won the Bitcoin competition. Now, it looks like Noli is talking about this, and I encourage you to listen to it because, hey, you may get some good tips out of it. I've already watched this, but and you know, it, almost along the lines I thought it was going, and you know, because I've been scratching my head too, and I've been thinking, how does this guy do it? And the same with the other guy, Adichie. How do they do this? And so after watching this video and another video, I kind of see how they're doing this. And it doesn't surprise me. They've just put their head down, bummed up, and gone for it. You know, doing the hard jobs and getting the rewards for it. And so that's, you know, that's a good video to watch. I can hear Kay laughing. So let's look down the list and see who else we have. Work the system work. Work the system work. And this is Stephen Guppy. Now, Stephen Guppy's always got something up his sleeve to talk about. Always. He gets inspired. He's inspiring himself. But there again, you know, watch the video. It's best you watch the video for yourself so you understand it the way you're watching and listening. All right? I was interested in this. Grandfather signs up all his grandchildren into TBC. Well done, Granddad, because that's how you do it. That is exactly what you do. And so his name is, well, the guy who's done this broadcast is Solo. Amahwatu. Ooh, almost like Māori words. And that's what he's saying. Grandfather signs up all of his grandchildren into TBC. You know, so those of you who have got a lot of mukapunas out there, a lot of tamariki out there, get them into it. Now's the chance. A lot of things are starting to close off and getting harder to get. So don't wait too long. Otherwise you'll miss out altogether. Okay, so watch that one and the blog as well. Um, it's a shame. Well, I suppose you could do it, but when you look at all these merchants selling Honda Activa 5G model, selling bikes and whatever, you know, and then you pay 20% TVC and 80% cash. That's got to be a saving grace when you can get that. I don't know. The only thing is, I don't know the cost to deliver overseas, the shipping. Got to be horrendous. Unless that's all built into the cost. So, lucky people if that is how it works. But there are many of those types of merchants in TBC. Now we're getting down to nitty gritty. You already seen me on this last night. Do you know how sweet you have it? Good. Yes. Some people need to wake up and smell the daisies quickly. They do because they just don't know how easy they've got it. 23rd. These are all yesterday. So that's what we've hit the bottom of that. And wow, it's been a great night. Um, Broadcasting tonight. The great people on in the chat room, as always, and the interaction that goes on in the chat room, marvelous. Do that in the chat room because that's what they call it. Why they call it a chat room? You can go for it. But I know quite a few of you have now made new friends that you never knew, and that's from in the chat room. And so this is the end of 200th. Oh, let me say, this is the end of 400 liveys between both T and I as crypto dynamic duo, T and Bex. Okay, but next week we keep rolling over and over again, and we keep doing our thing. And TVC, we keep broadcasting, and hopefully we start to pick up some new broadcasters. So get at me as soon as you decide that you want to be a broadcaster with us, not like us, with us. You bring your own thing to the broadcasters team. Yeah. You come with your own experiences and speak about them. Tell the world. So, with that, guys, I'd like to thank Brother Shahag, Brother MDRFL Simon, Brother Reserve, and these are all our Bangla brothers that we've made friends with over our broadcasting airwaves. And it's almost like you're in the country when you're talking with them or you had them around you. And we interact off the screen. We interact all the time. And Messenger and, a whole lot of groups, TVC groups that they have. And we're part of a whole lot of that. And we're so thankful to have friends like that and so proud to be attached to them. Because, there are times when we all seek inspiration from one another. And it's comforting to know that you have those people around you that surround you and keep you motivated. And of course, who do we have elsewhere? And of course, we have Christy. Christy, who comes in and stirs up the chat room. And that's a good thing because then people won't be afraid to ask questions or fire their questions away to get the answers instead of sitting there, hi, Christy. How are you, Christy? You know, that kind of stuff. Don't be shy. He's there, right there at your fingertips. Fire away if you need to ask questions and get answers. That's his job. Well, that's how I see him anyway. He's admin. And yes, he will have the answers. And of course, Brother Gilbert, Brother Darren, Sister Amy Dixon, good to see you back here again. And of course, Sister Carol. Sister Carol owns the chat room. Always remember that. And when she's not, when she's not in the chat room, we start asking questions amongst ourselves. Where is Sister Carol? So that's how, you know, that's how we look at a lot of our people in the chat room. And of course, those who are watching and haven't signed in, your value as well to any broadcast. It's comforting to know all those things, that those people are there. And of course, um, my moderator key, my cup of tea man, the cookie man, and like he said in his broadcast, he said, "Oh, and Bex, my moderator, thank you, but she doesn't make my cup of tea."
Oh, Mofo's on me.
And of course, Brother Mofo, I've just been told you're breaking down the door to get in tonight. Good to see you, bro. And it's been a while, but hey, you still inspire my Facebook page with all your inspiring notes. Keep it up. And so there we have it. 400 liveys from Aotearoa tonight. And thank you, one and all, again, for being here to share and support. Be safe, be kind to one another, and keep motivation and keep moving. Move your butt, I say. Peace to you all. Thank you.